Hey, it's Mark Ricci. I play Rich in Gen V on Prime Video, and this is Young Entertainment Magazine. The audition process for Gen V kind of goes all the way back to when The Boys was on. I auditioned for The Boys a couple times, the series proper, and then when Gen V was coming around, I was hearing about it. I was bugging my agent a little bit, like, yo, get me an audition, because I was a big fan of the universe. I really wanted to be a part of it, and he was like, nothing yet. We've been trying to get you an audition. Then about halfway through the casting of season 1, they were already in production. I auditioned for another character that was in the same scene, who's Andy, the one who's sick, the sick soup. Who's like coughing up blood and is all disgusting. Auditioned for that, and a few days later, I got the audition for Rich. So that was a good sign, because when I got the first audition, it was 11:11 p.m., which is like a number that I see all the time. I just like manifest when I see the number. And then when I got the second audition, I did the audition. I was a little bit late for hockey, which I was playing at the time. I went to hockey, and I was getting off the ice, and I look behind, and it's 11:11 p.m. again. And then, was there a third one? I don't know. I see it all the time. I see it like every day. But I think that was it for that. But yeah, so I got the job after a few days after submitting for Rich the second time, and then within like 6 days I was on set. So it was quick. Rich fits into the story of Gen V because he is thrown into the underground facility of the Woods, which is underneath the school God U, or Godolphin University. And that's where soups are being experimented on. And there is a virus that is being worked on that is going to affect the soup population if our main characters don't do anything about it. On set, I got to talk to Marco Pagosi a little bit, who played Dr. Edison Cardosa, the one who made the virus. And I also got to talk with Shelley Khan, who I didn't realize when I was talking to her is actually the princess in that one scene in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where the chocolate kingdom melts. If I had known, I would have brought that up, but I didn't. Now, if there's one thing I wish I knew before doing Gen V, it's I wish I knew I had a stunt double. I did not know until the day of, which, you know, it's fine. I don't have to do anything, but that's sort of the problem. I wish I did. You know, I was like, so you're telling me I don't get to throw myself on the ground? And they're like, no, that's a lot of paperwork. I'm like, I did it in the audition. They're like, not well. No, I'm just kidding. They didn't say that. But yeah, no, I for my own YouTube videos, I throw myself on the ground, and you know, I do like fighting and stuff. So maybe next time, you know, I don't know, what do I got to do? But maybe I got to get like a safety certificate or sign something or get a certification for stunts. I have no idea. But the dude that did the stunt he did stunts for the whole show and like multiple different characters, even within the same episode, different characters and stuff. And he's a cool guy, and we're friends now. So, and he was stoked to be there. And so I'm not saying I wish he wasn't there. I'm just saying I wish I knew. The most challenging part of doing Gen V, well, I think it was just the fact that I wanted to do it for so long, be in the Boys universe, that is. And so my first take, the director came over and was like, you look way too happy right now. Like, you don't look like you're in pain. You know, I'm supposed to be like, F you, you know, but I guess I was like, F you. Because, yeah, apparently I just look too happy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just really happy to be here. So I guess that was the biggest challenge, was actually acting and not being so excited that I was in the Boys universe finally. I've been working on my YouTube channel for 12 years with various different stages of genres, you know. I started with movie reviews, transitioned to like trailer reactions and movie news, because I at one point decided that, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to review movies because I'm always giving negative reviews to movies, and I want to work with these people one day, right? And then later on I did movie parodies, you know, dived into that for a little bit, and then through one way or another ended up with what I'm doing now, which is kind of like live action role playing with all different pop culture characters from comic books and movies and TV shows, and creating my own storylines that flow through each video. And it's me, but I interact with all these crazy characters from different universes, and we go on adventures, and it's really fun. I think what people like about the channel is the high energy of the videos and the high stakes. Like, usually the stakes are pretty high. Like, it's very often that in my videos there's someone fighting somebody else, and you know, it's like comedic, so it's looked at through a comedic lens, but usually there's a bunch of beef every single time and resolving the conflict in a funny way. Long form is hard to crack nowadays, but I think part of the reason why people watch, or the people that do watch is because they like the overarching story. You know, they want to see what's going to happen next week. Is Mark and Megan, are they going to stay together? Is Peach going to get in the way? What potion are they going to take next? Who is the big villain that's going to pop in? So you want to know these things because the stakes will continue, you know, throughout each video. And if you miss a video, you might not understand next week's video. So you want to stay on top of it. I think that might help. My goal for my channel, besides just the obvious, just scaling it in subscribers, is getting into a place where the productions just get higher and higher. You know, every year for the past like 2 or 3 years, I've gotten a new camera. So upping the production value, renting more sets, maybe building sets of my own, and just really getting into a place where it feels like an episode of episodic television. And that's, you know, that's the long-term goal, and getting it to that type of wow factor. I have a couple favorite videos. The Scooby-Doo versus Ghostface, that was cool because we got to film in front of a giant castle and have the whole Scooby gang ride up in their mystery machine and fight a whole army of ghost faces. And then Megan and Mark's wedding video, that was really nice and chaotic, and we fought Ghostface in a school with Megan, and Mandalorian. What else? Oh, the Spider-Verse series I thought was really fun. The Jigsaw series was cool because I got to think about, like, how do we do Saw for all ages? Upcoming, it hasn't been uploaded yet, the Valentine's video is another really chaotic one that I think people are gonna have a lot of fun with. This was Mark Ricci, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Young Entertainment Magazine.